we're going to work through a typical morning routine of functional range conditioning, controlled articulate rotations, and we're going to be doing it in a standing position. It's going to be a bit of a follow along, so just keep up with me and we'll go through each one of the controlled articulate rotations. So in standing position, everything's nice and tight, we're creating tension in the body, glutes are on, rib cage is down. We're going to start with the cervical spine. So into flexion, chin to chest, we look over the shoulder with tilt, take the neck into extension, over the other shoulder, tilt, back into flexion, we reverse, over the right shoulder, tilt, into extension, over the left shoulder, tilt, back to flexion. We're going to do 3 repetitions, so over the shoulder, tilt, extension, tilt, back to flexion, back up the shoulder, tilt, extension, tilt, back again, one more time, go over the shoulder, tilt, big a circle as you can with the chin, up and over the top, other side, tilt, back to flexion, we reverse, tilt, and over, tilt, back into flexion. Okay, hands across the chest, we'll move to the cervical spine. We want to keep the hips square and the rotation to come through the spine. So glutes are on, we rotate, tilt, extension, tilt, back into flexion, rotate, tilt, extension, tilt. There's 1, keep the hips square, as much extension through thoracic as you can, rotate, tilt, tilt, okay, last rep, rotate, tilt, back to the starting position. Okay, we're going to move into the scapula now. We're going to do bilateral. So we start in this position, we want to protract. So we're pushing the shoulders forward, rounding the upper back. Elevation, lift them up, keep them elevated, retract the shoulder blades, squeeze them down the back, depression, and then back into protraction. I'll show you from the side. So here we're protracting, elevation, retracting, depression, protraction, elevation, retract, depress, retract. We reverse, so retract and depress, elevate, retract, depress, retract, elevate, retract, depress. One more time, retract, elevate, retract, depress. We're going to move into the glenohumeral joint. So we're going to squeeze the fist of the left hand, we're going to use our right hand, it comes up in front. We're keeping the rib down. We take the hand up and we reach as far back as we can without rotating, not twisting the torso. And then I want to start to rotate through the shoulder as much as I can while I take the shoulder into extension. I'm bringing it down to my side. In the bottom position, the palm is facing out. Body's tight, rib is down. We reach back as far as we can. And then again, the rotation comes to the shoulder, back up, over the top, past the ear, and back in this position. I'll show you from the sides. We're starting here. Reaching up, keeping the rib cage down and back as far as we can, and then really trying to rotate as much as we can through the shoulder. Palm facing out, the rib cage stays down, we reach back, up, over. It's 2 reps, one more time. Back as far as we can, rotating through the shoulder. Palm facing out, reverse, rotating through the shoulder. Back, position, switch arm, fist with the right one, here, elevation, rotating through the shoulder, palm facing out, shoulder extension, rotating through the shoulder as much as we can, trying to keep the torso straight, keeps the square, rib cage is down, it's 1 repetition, rotate, back, 2, is 3. Okay, we're going to move to elbows. So elbows are slightly in front of the body. We have a supinated grip, palms are facing up. Imagine the air just got heavier, so we're trying to lift up here, keep the palms facing out, rotate at the top, push the air back down in this position. Notice the elbow pit stays facing forward, so as I rotate, the elbow pit's forward, lift the air up. As I rotate, the elbow pit is still pointing forward. The rotation is not coming from the shoulder, okay? Rotate one more time in this direction, up, rotate, push down. Now I'm going to leave it in a pronated grip, pull the air up, we rotate at the top, we push the air back down. We rotate at the bottom, lift back up, rotate, push back down, rotate one more time, lifting up, rotate, push back down. We're going to work on the wrist. Today we're going to make fists, okay? So just holding the palms parallel to the floor, or the forearms parallel to the floor. We're going to take the pinky fingers in as much as we can. Then we're going to go into extension of the wrist. We take the thumbs out as far as we can. We come back up into flexion. Pinkies in, rotate out, thumbs out, rotate back up, flexion. There's 2. There's 3, we reverse, thumbs out, extension, pinkies in. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, you're going to need a stick, potentially a broomstick or whatever you've got handy. Just going to give us a little bit of support. So I'm just going to hold this out in front. We're going to want to stand on one leg, so just find your balance. Want to be able to lift this one up. This arm will come to the side and give you room. So we're going to go into flexion here of the hip. We're going to take the hip out to the side, rotate, bring it round into extension, bring it forward again. We reverse that. We go into extension, abduct the hip, rotate the hip, back around and back down. Show you from the side. Again, finding the balance on one leg. Flexion, abduction, rotation, extension, forward, extension, abduction, rotation, forward. One more time. Up, abduct, keeping the knee as high as you can as you rotate. Back around in extension, back down. We reverse. Up, rotation, back down. We switch sides. Holding, find your balance, lift up, hand to the side, abduction, rotation, bring it round, back down. Try to keep the hips level if you can. Try not to lift up or pike the hip too much. That's 1. Now to the side, rotation, bring it round, back down, extension, abduction, rotation. Here's 2. Flexion, abduction, rotation, around, extension. Extension, abduction, rotation, and down. Okay, if you need the stick, we can hold the stick for the next one. What you're going to do again is you're going to balance on one leg. And we're up to the rotation of the knee, so we're just going to leave it off lock. You can see I can start to rotate through the knee there. The hip's not moving. So when I start is this external rotation, the knee's bent, extend, not to lock, internally rotate, flex, rotate externally, extend, internally, flex, external, extend, internal, flex. Leave it internal, extend, external, flex, internal, extend, external, flex, internal, extend, external, flex. Swap sides. So again, think about the rotation coming through the knee. So we go external here, extend, internal, flex, external, extend, internal, flex, external, extend, internal, flex. Leave it on internal, extend, not taking the knee to full extension, so it's still just off lock. Internal, extend, external, flex, internal, extend, external, flex. Okay, we're now going to move to the ankles. So again, in a standing position. This time we're going to lock the knee here, okay? What I want to start to do is circles. So pointing the toe, inversion, flexion, extension, inversion, flexion, eversion, extension is 2, 3. Get back the other way. 1. Try to keep the same speed if you can. 2. 3. We'll switch sides. Point the toe. 1. 2. 3. Change directions. 1. 2. 3. We're now going to work on the toes. So intrinsic toes. We're about to pick the big toe up, push the big toe down. Pick the big toe up, push the big toe down. Pick the big toe up, push the big toe down. Keep the big toe down, lift all 4, put all 4 back down, lift all 4, put all 4 back down, lift all 4, put all 4 back down. All 5 up, just the big toe down, back up, just the big toe down, back up, just the big toe down, back up. Now we're going to spread the fingers as wide as we can. So pinky toe, next toe, next toe, next toe, next toe, big toe down. Lift up as wide as you can, pinky toe, 2, back up, pinky toe, push 3, and we're done.